chives, because why not? We actually only have garlic chives, so I figured we'll get some onion chives going as well.
Very nice.
Show them some of the other stuff.
Yeah, we got some tomatoes, a bunch of, what are these flowers?
Violas and pansies, all edible.
Violas and pansies.
They're all edible.
Our grape is finally coming back to life. Our peas, our banana, all of our herbs. Our calendula is doing really good. We got a bunch of peppers started here. Are you going to the puddles? Is that a puddle? It is a pretty big puddle. It'll be no time. Go in the greenhouse. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I actually think I want to put the fig here.
Where?
I actually think I want to move
Right in the corner?
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to move him and put him, because his roof hole, look at this, it's really loose anyways.
Oh yeah.
So it tells me it doesn't have a big roof hole.
Yeah,
So I'm going to dig around that.
I agree. And
Move
stick your
this
fig there.
somewhere else. I have room on the other side of the banana. I just want to look at some companion planting with white sage because it's so...
Figure out where you want to plant your flowers. Where are you going to plant your flowers?
Like, look at this. We could put one of these over by the coffee plant maybe.
Where are you going to plant your
And
flowers?
this area right here would be a good spot.
Hand one to Danica. Hand one to Danica so she can carry one. Oh, that's a pretty flower you planted. Why are you shooting me? Ah! No, spray the flowers. Spray the flowers.
The white sage I'm going to move back in here. Center bed's getting too full, and with some of the larger variety of plants, I want to move it out. But it's companion plants go really good with like your tomatoes and your brassica, so your Brussels sprouts, your broccoli, cabbage, which I plan on doing a lot of in this back bed. So I think it will be a good spot to move it. It doesn't like to be overwatered, and where we have our irrigation lines running, it's getting really overwatered and saturated right now. So now we're gonna work in this little area. I think we're gonna take this curry plant out of here, move it somewhere else. We just purchased a fig tree. Self-pollinating, produces a fruit like that. So just your typical fruit. Fig, I believe some figs are also green. These start off green and they'll turn purple. We paid $49.99 Canadian for it. Okay, so, yeah, see, look at this. This is not a very big root ball at all. How about you go with this and Dad?
Filming me?
Yep.
Good job. Beautiful. Yep. Good job, guys. Okay, let's put it in. You know how to do it? Here. You're gonna squeeze the outside of the pot, and then you push on the bottom. Flip it over. And you squeeze, 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 and eventually comes out. Now look at the roots. So now with the roots, you need to go like this. Okay, you guys bury around it. I'll hold it.
It's gonna be like a freaking jungle in here, man.
Beautiful. Good job.
All right, so we've moved a couple of the sage plants, the common sage and the white sage. Now we're gonna throw this fig right here. I think this will be a good spot for it. You can kind of canopy up, go that way. So yeah, get her in there.
Okay, so we want it facing that way, not too deep. A little bit more on the bottom. About there.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you. All right, we'll leave him going over to the lemon balm. Let's try and fill in this area, kiddo. So why don't you plant it like right in here? Good job. Can you get her out, or you need help?
I think I can do it.
Hi. Come in. Did you get it? Here, Veronica, let me give you a hand. You want to hold the phone and record while I do it? Okay, sometimes you just need to break this apart a little bit too. Put a little tag here so we know that that's lemon balm. Yes.
Lemon balm.
Put it in. Good job. Good job. Okay, go water it.
Yeah, I got that shovel at the dollar store and I like it.
There you go. Water it in. Right on top. Right on top of it. Good job. Another one there. Look at that. We'll have lots of color in here.
And they're like I said, our one big goal is try to keep everything in here like usable, whether it's edible or like medicinal purposes, or dehydration, or using it for body products. But that's like our main goal in the greenhouse, is pretty much have everything usable. Other than our birds of paradise plant, I don't think that's
That'll
very
be
usable,
beautiful.
but it's beautiful.
And pollinators will love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Our onions and our cabbage, our cauliflower, our strawberries. Danica's watering everything. So if you guys are interested in a Geo Dome like this, we have a discount code down below. Save yourself some money. Use that discount code. This is a 26-foot dome we purchased from Arctic Acre. If you're interested in a dome like this, every little bit helps. We get a small commission out of it. And the pond is really doing good. We have a banana tree in here, and we also have some strawberries growing in some aquaponics and tilapia in the pond. And we have lots of aquatic plants, and we use all this water to water the entire geodome. So every single thing in here gets nitrate and nitrite from the pond, which is a natural fertilizer. We did do a few samples to make sure our nutrients are sufficient. We are a little bit low on potash, and we are a little bit low on phosphorus. So we might get some of that stuff and add it into the soil as well when we add some more soil this year, because everything has started to settle now. And we built this dome about 6.5, 7 months ago, so it's doing pretty good. I'm quite happy with where it's gotten in the last 6 months. So if you guys have any questions or want to know more, don't forget to comment below and choose your concerns. We'll be sure to answer them. So we did run natural gas from our house. We dug a trench and routed it from our back barbecue area. We came through the house from the barbecue area back there and came underground into the dome. Didn't get around to was doing a water line. We didn't bury a water line. We tried doing a in-ground, what's it called, the sandpoint well. We couldn't get through the clay here in Alberta. We have too much clay. So we're gonna have to drill a hole and then use the sandpoint. But that'll be for this summer. So stay tuned.
Well, we have some sun out today, which helps. Minus 31 degrees Celsius outside today. So what is that, like minus 23, minus 24 Fahrenheit? With the wind chill, it's like minus 40 degrees Celsius. So again, like minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. The dome is staying in between 16 and 20 degrees. We do have the fire going, and when it starts to die down, the heater instantly, like the natural gas heater instantly kicks in. So we've been coming out here every 4 hours, making sure this bad boy is super stoked. We got some more wood coming in tonight. That's one thing we'll have to do for next year. We weren't quite sure how much wood we'd go through this year. We had some away, but yeah, next year building a woodshed, stacking it up, and preparing a lot more. But we also had Groundhog Day yesterday, and I don't know, laugh all you want, but our groundhog here, Balzac Billy in Alberta, predicted early spring, but I don't really know what to feel about that, because they either predict 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring. Well, even if we predicted 6 more weeks of winter, that would be an early spring for Alberta. Like, we don't get spring here until, oh my gosh, sometimes it's like end of April, May. You're like, yes, we do see temperatures start rising and things melt in March, but we get snowstorms in March, April, May. Hell, I've seen snow in June and July here in Alberta, in August, September. So I don't think there is a single month of the year that I have not seen snow in Alberta. Got the nice fire going. Tomatoes, things are doing well. Nasturtiums, look at this, guys. It's doing really well. Lots of new growth coming in. Looking good, looking good. Oh, all the peas, the grapes are coming back. Yes, banana, we're gonna have to raise this light. That leaf is gonna come out soon and we will have to be raising this light soon. Maybe in the next 2 leaves here. And maybe by that time we'll have some fruit starting. What you guys doing?
Heading down in.
All right, guys, let's talk. We're feeling the itch. It is, what are we, February 17th? Yeah, we're February 17th, so halfway through. So ready for spring. Just in the greenhouse, cleaning things up. Gonna transplant some of these tomatoes into larger pots. Things are going good, and wow, am I ever enjoying doing all my seed starting in our dome this year. Because in the last like 10 years, I've started in our garage or inside, heating pads, lights, just the struggle. So this is like, I'm super spoiled this year, super spoiled. Got some beautiful Gerber daisies, ooh, beautiful. Tomatoes are looking good. Picked up a little bird of paradise. Add some more tropics to here. Coffee plants, got tons of new growth coming in, looking good. All right, so we got a new friend here in the dome. This is a birds of paradise, but it is a white birds of paradise. So I'm super excited about that one day. And then we got our little bay laurel here where I'm gonna actually start taking leaves off the bottom because I'd like this eventually to be like a nicely pruned, like 4-foot bush one day with a nice top and a beautiful trunk coming up the center. So I'm gonna start by taking these from the bottom, drying them, and we all know bay leaf is great for a lot of things. So I got myself some bay leaves, so I'll wash them off and stick them in the dehydrator. Hey everybody, so let's talk fertilizing your garden. Ooh, it's bright in here today. But one thing that I found is fertilizers are extremely expensive. So if you could make some of your own and use things like chicken compost, alpaca, anything like that helps. Look into the proper ways of doing it also. We let our chicken compost or our chicken poop and all that sit for about 2 years before using it. Breaks down nicely and creates that beautiful, rich soil. Worm castings have been really good. I recently have been doing banana tea. So taking the kids' banana peels, soaking them in water for a few days, giving them a good stir, and dumping it all over the soil. It's great for replenishing with potassium and other nutrients as well. So we got Broody in here. She's not too impressed with me. I just kicked her out and she's gone right back in. I think we need to make a visit to the snowbank, woman. Let's put you down and see what we get. You guys cleaning? You guys cleaning?
Yeah.
Little monsters. So lots of late nights these days. Just like I said, still working on that rental suite in our basement. This is like the bedroom area. Closet. Just gone and repainted all those. Working on building all this in. Washer dryer. And into the bathroom all tiled up. And we have a mirror to go up there. So yeah, beautiful little income suite in our basement. Okay, we're just sitting out in the dome right now. Things are starting to really pick up in here. After Christmas there, we cleaned things out. We got rid of a lot of the old stuff, like our old tomatoes and things like that. We just wanted to rearrange a few things in the dome, move some things, and reevaluate. Plus, we were having quite the bug issue, but we got a lot of those beneficial bugs, and they seem to be doing okay. We could definitely use some more, and I'm going to be putting in an order here for some ladybugs this spring. They recommend, I think it's about 1,000 ladybugs for 1,000 to 1,500 for our 510 square foot greenhouse. But yeah, things are going good. So we'll just do a quick walk around here. Got our cabbages, vegetables all coming in, onions, things like that. cauliflower. Like I said, herbs are still doing good. These are all doing good. We got lots of fruit on here. There's some more there. We got some more coming in underneath here. Lots of new flowers coming in on the kumquat tree all over. Carrots, dill, romaine, tomatoes are just going wild. Peas are doing good. All our tomato seedlings. Bananas doing great. Some seedlings going over there. But that's not actually why I came out to the greenhouse. In Alberta, we have Dutch elm disease. I'm sure it's several areas around the world. But we actually are supposed to prune our elm trees in between October 31st and March 31st. Outside of those dates is prohibited. So I'm getting out my handy dandy shears. I'm gonna clean these up really good because I can't remember what I used them on the last. They've been sitting a long while. And use some rubbing alcohol and get those all cleaned up. And then I'm gonna go out and prune off some bottom branches on our elm tree. Just some ones that we don't wanna grow and hit with the lawnmower, and it just helps that canopy grow. Not crazy amounts of snow left, but still enough. Truck our way over here to the elm tree. So got lots of new growth on it last year. Basically, I think my plan is to take off this one right there. And basically, I'm trimming off any little things like this coming off the tree. They're coming off too. You don't want those. Beautiful hibiscus plant here that I had pretty much killed, but it's coming back, so never give up. But yeah, pretty excited about this. So we'll put this in here as well. Loses its leaves in the winter, goes dormant, but we'll stick it over in that area and prune it to kind of come throughout here. And this banana tree, once it produces, that comes down, and then we have these two smaller ones that will kind of come out, and they produce pups, and so that's ever changing. Citrus trees are doing well. We're finally getting on top of our pests, and the amount of flowers, like the greenhouse smells amazing, right? Like vanilla citrusy in here, like very fragrant. And tons of tangerines. Sorry, that was our kumquat. So there is a couple fruit in there. You could see one there, and like I said, but it's just full of flowers, so that's good. And tons of tangerines coming in, tons. Like there's one. We got another couple down here. Ever-changing citrus mealybug situation. See, every once in a while you find something like this. So we need to go hard on this and spray right now. Water and just attack them. They've been pretty good, but they like to hide underneath the leaves. There's a decent sized one. Somewhere, oh, there's some more up in there. So yeah, doing well. Blueberries have had yet to produce, but are doing much better inside than they ever have outside in our yard. I find for central Alberta, like especially around the Edmonton region, our dirt, the blueberries don't like it. Like hascups grow really well here, raspberries, blackberries. A little bit further north and east where they have like that super sandy, loomy soil, blueberries do well. So depends on where you're at. Not sure about southern Alberta, but yeah, that's just for around here. That's what I've experienced. Our cauliflowers and onions are doing well. Broccoli, and actually this one might even be a cabbage. Not quite sure. And my vanilla orchid, it's growing a lot this winter from when I bought it last year. It was just about like that tall, and yeah. So it's like at least growing 5 times its original size, if not way more than that. And fun fact about violas, back in there, and pansies, all edible flowers. I have lots of violas outside, or also known as like a Johnny jump up. They spread, drop their flowers and the seeds, and they just kind of come up wherever. Like they come up in between my paving stones in the middle of the driveways. I love them though, and they do come in lots of different colors. And yeah, like I said, edible, so bonus. Oh, my calendula is, I'm super excited about all this. But yeah, just lots and lots of it. And this was just from a single plant last year. I took all the seeds and just stuck it all in. And I should maybe pull each one of these out or separate them, but I think I'm just gonna let it go wild here. Really chilly morning, actually. We got a snowstorm yesterday, and it's sitting about, I think it's right about minus 15 outside Celsius. And we are at 19 degrees in here right now. The heater is going, and let's go check out the humidity. It is quite humid in here, I will say. 60%, so not horrible, but still smells citrus and vanilla-y. Look, oh, tons of flowers on our citrus trees. And then this is the tangerine. It's got a whole bunch of tangerines and it's flowering again, so it's, yeah. Some little pansies. Banana trees looking well. Tomatoes. Some violas. Yeah. So, anyways, today, these tomatoes are getting super lanky, so I gotta get them. I'm not too worried about that though. What I do is I take off these bottom two leaves. I bury them in a pot like right up to here. Tomatoes will continuously like grow more roots. Like it's insane. I've even taken tomatoes and laid them straight over in a garden bed, and it's crazy. So I'm gonna do that. They got a little lanky the last couple days. They're reaching. We had some issues with this little grow light here, so yeah, we'll do that. And then we're gonna come over here. My Royal Burgundy bush beans. I've never grown these before, but they're purple, and when you cook them, they're green. So what I do with beans, because they have such a hard shell, I actually, a couple nights ago, took a moist piece of paper towel, and they've been sitting for, I want to say, about 48 hours. So let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. We got some sprouts. Perfect. Yes, so we'll put those in some dirt today. Into some seedling starter that I got going on. I don't use this stuff all the time. It's just what I have left over, so I'll use that. Some Pro Mix, which, yeah, we've been using. It works okay. But we add a lot of extra stuff to our soil as well. All right, so I've been busy. We got beef steak, tomatoes all the way along here. I gotta label these too. They're beef steak as well. Hibiscus is coming beautifully. These are all banana peppers, cayenne peppers, and some jalapenos. Onions over there. This is one of my Romas. It's doing quite well. These are all Romas as well. This is another Roma here, doing very well. Like I said, the greenhouse is doing quite well. Peas are looking great. My mom's adding some fresh soil in areas. Smells great in here today. More tomatoes. Moved the white sage over here. It's looking a little sad today. It's a little stressed, and I gotta clean it up a little bit. But all right, so I got my seeds here. And then, yeah, I'll put one of these domes on them. Helps keep humidity in and keep them nice and moist. All right, and make sure these are good and watered. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good day's work. Got everything repotted. Got some seedlings started. Things are watered. Looking good. This is why I recommend also trying to save some seeds from some vegetables or trying different varieties. This is West Coast seed. I've had really good success with West Coast seeds. This is by far the least I think I've ever gotten a package. Like, what do I have here? I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 seeds. And the package was $5.99 Canadian. I don't know if I'll be buying them again at that cost. That's quite intense. Or I'll be trying to save a whole bunch of seeds from my cucumbers, drying them out and replanting them, because that's a little bit much. So I am just gonna do 4 seeds and see how we make out here. So trick with cucumbers, keep them nice and moist. We're gonna get them in there a couple centimeters down. Plant one here too. And another one over here. I'm gonna take a whole bunch of this parsley out to the chickens for a nice treat. Trim it back. All right, so I trimmed that all up. Got it in all here. It's gonna go out to the chickens. I think I might even take some of these out and try and just put them into their own little spot. It's gonna go a little bit crazy in here, but that's okay.
So if you guys are interested in a Geo Dome like this, this is a 26-foot dome from Arctic Acres. We have a discount code down below. Use AAF500. Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us along on our next adventure. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more family fun adventures in Alberta.